Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we're looking at the Mondo Wolverine 1/6 scale figure. This is from the San Diego Comic-Con 2021. This is the exclusive figure. I had pre-ordered this back in July of 2021 and I just got it this week. I'm really excited about this one. It is number 538 of 3,250. It did come in this big box here. As you can see, it's got all the, what it is on the inside. But yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, the box is pretty, just a standard shipper box. It's got the gross weight and everything, the measurements there. And the other side, same thing. Now this is the shipping label from the manufacturing company to Mondo themselves. So there's that, but my actual address is on this other side. But I'm really super excited about this one. I have not opened it yet, so we're going to check this out together. And yeah, I really want to do a review on this figure. And like I said, this is a 12-inch figure, so it's going to be really cool. I've been really excited with the Mondo figures. I've got a few of the Mondo He-Man 12-inch figures, so I'm really excited to see how they tackle the Wolverine. Now this is based on the animated series Wolverine, so I'm really excited to see how they tackle that. But yeah, we're going to jump into it and check it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up this outer box. I'm going to try to get it all in the frame. I mean, this is a pretty good sized box, but the box itself came in pretty good shape. There was no really dings or dents in the box. Okay, so we have a lot of foam padding in here, so that's pretty cool. And there's an inner box as well. Go ahead and pull all this out. So I'm pretty impressed with how they put all of this foam padding in here. Normally with the Mondo He-Mans, they literally just come in a box, and right inside the box is the package. Like, they don't have all this inner packaging and stuff. But go ahead and take that out. So there is the inner box. Put all this foam padding out of the way. So this is the inner box, and it's basically the same. It's got the weight and everything on it. Number one, 538. Some information, but go ahead and open this one. Cardboard top so you can cut into the package. So there is the box. It's got these little cardboard plastic things to protect the corner, so that's pretty cool. I'm really impressed with how they packaged this and how careful they were to package it. Definitely a big improvement over how they do like the Mondo He-Mans. Set that to the side. So A+ to them for how they packaged it. Definitely an improvement on the previous stuff. But it's in the bag. Set that to the side. And oh yeah, we have a like a slide sleeve, outer sleeve. So I'll lower the camera down a little bit so you can see this when I reveal it. This is pretty cool. There we go. So there is the San Diego Comic-Con 2021 Mondo exclusive Wolverine 1/6 figure. So if you are familiar with the animated series, this is actually from one of the cartoons where he's realizing that he likes Jean Grey, you know, how much he likes her. Let's see if we can pick up the picture. But he's actually holding a photograph of Jean and Cyclops. There is an internet meme that does have this, so if you've seen that, you might be familiar with it. But that's really cool. The packaging is awesome. It's got him laying on the bed. Now that he actually does come with a actual fabric pillow. He's holding the photo, and the photo, well, it's hard to tell, but it's actually got where you can remove the photo that's inside and, you know, change it if you wanted to, you know, do a different photo or something. But that's really cool. I'll get my macro lens and see if I can get some close-up shots here, because some of this stuff's pretty cool. Bear with me for a second. Okay. Try to zoom, get the camera a little closer. Let's see if this helps any. The detail's really cool. I mean, the setup's really cool. I mean, I'm already seeing the lines on the figure itself. Let me see if I can get a picture of the picture. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll get a closer look. So, it's a really cool figure. I'm really happy with it. I am going to open it for, you know, review purposes, but I want to try to preserve the packaging because I want to display it, you know, pretty much in this condition where he's on the bed, just because it's so iconic with the animated series and everything. But we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So over here on the corner we have the X-Men animated series kind of logo, and then slide it back some. Logo continues, 1/6 scale articulated figure, the Mondo logo. Now on the back, this is actually like a screenshot from the cartoon episode. And at the bottom here, we have some of the credits for the figure. Try to get a little closer to that so they can get their shout out. So just bear with me here. So I kind of scroll through the sides because I don't want to mess up anybody's name. Had a lot of people work on it. Really cool. I like how they, you know, put the credit for the artists and the concept designers, sculptors, package designers, illustrators. So painting, art direction. So all that's pretty cool that they, you know, give credit to the people who worked on it. Because you don't really hear a lot about, you know, people that work on figures, Marvel Legends figures, things like that. Here on the side, we have the convention exclusive sticker here from Mondo, 538 of 3,250. The same logo here, Mondo, the Wolverine name at the bottom. So this is really cool. Yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to open it and, you know, pull the figure out. And it does have like a lot of accessories, interchangeable hands, things like that. So we're going to look at that and you know, check it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this. We've got a little bit of tape here at the top, and one here on the side, and another one. No, we don't have one on the bottom. Oh, I didn't show the bottom earlier. So there's the bottom of the packaging. So it's got the Marvel logo, Mondo, Mondo shop. This is at the bottom. Let me show you this. Let me get my macro lens here. I'm sure if you can see, they have a collector's model not suitable for children under 14. So that's funny. So we got this side open. ahead and carefully open that. Raise the camera so you get a better shot. Slide this out. So pulling it out, the bed is trying to separate where it's connected to the packaging. It's wanting to be stubborn. There we go. Okay. Want to kind of twist in the box. Okay. Set that to the side. So here is our Wolverine. I want to maybe get in and do some close-up shots of the figure here. Since when you see it a little easier, of course I'm in my own light. Wolverine. I mean, the lines on the body, you know, to kind of show off the animated cell look. Really, really cool. Really clean, crisp lines. Let's take a quick look at the inner packaging. So, of course, all of this is blister carded and everything. On the back. So, we've got. Looks like a zip tie here, so I'm going to cut around it. See if I can get that undone. Really wasn't really even tied, it was just kind of taped in there. There are a few tabs. I'm not sure which one's the cut. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm guessing with this bottom piece, let's see what happens when we cut this one. Cut the tabs off. Or cut the tape around the tabs. That off. So well, let's try this. Let's just go a little more aggressive with it. So I want to cut the tabs, or the little plastic ties that are holding him in. Cut those. And he does have like little tape that is protecting his, where the plastic straps are. He's got little tape holding, you know, on it. So he got his legs. He does have some at his hips. Okay, so this, I believe, was what was under the package. Just cut that. Okay, so that's off. Then he has some on his shoulders here. Kind of go under that. That one, and the other one over his shoulder, underneath it. Got that one. Okay, so go ahead and remove our Wolverine. And I'm assuming that all of the extra pieces are like underneath here. So I'm trying to figure out how to get to that without, you know, completely destroying everything. Fortunately, it looks like I might have to. I'm gonna see if I can get this sidewall right here, this little piece, and cut that. Okay, so cut that opened up really easy. So the back of the bed is open. So I'm gonna see if I can't without destroying it. Let's see, there's some tape right here. Okay, maybe we can make this work. So, maybe. I think there's more in there. Fortunately, I think I'm going to have to tear where that wall is. Right here. Let's see. There we go. So I was able to kind of lift the bed up a little bit. Yeah. I was able to kind of lift the bed up and go kind of behind here like that to get it. Set that to the side. Alright, so underneath the bed is this little box and this piece right here. Now this piece is where he has his claws kind of doing the spark from the title screen of the animated series. Here we have a stand with a little figure clip, little waist clip that goes around his waist. So there's that. And I got a little bubble thing. So we have the unmasked face. Here. We've got the unmasked face. We have a right hand claws out, a left hand trigger finger, a left hand just open, and we have just a regular kind of face, like a normal face, as opposed to the face he currently has on, which is kind of a sad face. And we also have a kind of snarling face. We have a grabbing right hand. We have a turkey leg. We have a left hand fist with the claws. And we have now this is morph. So if you wanted to make, this isn't Wolverine, it's morph as Wolverine, you could do that. So there is a morph head. That looks like an animated version of Bruce Campbell from Army of Darkness and Evil Dead. So, tissue paper, and like here's a little bubble thing. So go ahead and look at the figure real quick. Good shot. So his hands are still connected where he's holding the frame. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Now I think it's made where you have to kind of cut that. Let's see. Be very careful. I guess it's to kind of help, you know, keep it cemented in place almost, where he's holding the picture frame. It's just like kind of vacuum sealed plastic, really. Very careful. Let's try this one. Let's get a notch started in that plastic so we can peel it off. That one, the other one, yep, the other one's not on there. So, before we get into the figure, let's look at the little picture frame real quick. So, I got my lens here. So here is the photo. I'm trying to get it with no glare of Cyclops in Jean Grey. And it's got a little backing on it. So you can, it does have a little top here on the, little thing here on the top where you can slide the picture out. Just very carefully. So yeah, so you could take the photo out and change it. And if you wanted to, you know, do your own little picture. So, a little tighter getting in there. Make sure we're going in the right one. There's a little piece of plastic that serves as the front of the photo. So it's not wanting to seat back in there. Goes in front of it. Yeah. So it kind of goes in front of it. That. So I'll set that to the side. So let's look at Wolverine. So this is a 12-inch animated Wolverine. I'm trying to get it all in, trying to get them all in the photo here. Just bear with me. So here is the animated Wolverine. There's some paint rub right there. Bicep, just a little bit of blue paint rub. Just with the colors being so kind of bold and stand out and crisp, there's probably going to be some paint rub. But the figure's pretty solid. There's really no, you know, loose points. So I don't want to get too much into, you know, switching out the hands. We might put the claws on. See how the claws look. But let's put in the regular Wolverine head, just because this sad head's kind of bumming me out. So you just pop them off, pop the new one on. The neck peg is pretty solid. It doesn't feel, you know, weak or loose. Let's pop there. Easier said than done. Whoops. Okay. So getting the new head on is a little tough. Takes a little bit of elbow grease. Let's look at articulation. So of course the head moves. The head does articulate. Arms, shoulders, they are in a ball joint. Of course, there is some limited range with the sleeve here. We do have rotation right here at the top of the bicep where the elbow is, so it can rotate. We do have a joint there, and no rotation here. The wrist is presumably on a ball joint, yep. So there's that, and then we have some movement here in the chest, we have turning in the waist, the legs, they are on a ball joint. So the underpants, briefs, they're made out of the flexible plastic, so there is no blocking in the movement, basically. So there is a pretty good range of movement. The knees, they appear to be double jointed. However, with the boots are going to kind of block some of that movement. There does look to be, two joints here. We have no rotation in the leg or in the calf here. The feet, there is a rocker in the feet. We get some good movement. Articulation's not bad comparative to the He-Mans, which I need to do the reviews on the He-Man figures, but compared to the He-Man figures, there is a much better range of movement. None of the joints are really sticky. I don't see any paint loss from the joints. The colors are, they really pop out at you. I like the lines that really show off the animated thing. But as you can tell, right here, there is paint rub from the briefs. So movement right like that, you're going to get paint rub. So there is paint rub here, just that little bit right there. So it's a pretty solid figure. I'm really impressed with how nice it is compared to the others. I want to look at, let's do the claws. I'll do the claws real quick. I'm interested to see how those look. So of course, the claws themselves are plastic, so there is some bend to them. As you can see, they're not 100% straight. So, but they are a it's not more of a rubber plastic, it's more of a what's the word? Stronger plastic. No, not stronger plastic. Like, if you ever had any of the Spawn figures from the 90s, the weapons and stuff, it feels like that. It feels like they're brittle, but at the same time it feels like they're strong. Does that make any sense? But they have like a gritty feel to them almost, like the type of plastic it is. But let's see how well the hands pop off. Okay, so when you pull the hands off, the pins come out with them. Of course, I'm on shadow again. So the pins do come out with them. So you don't have to worry about, holding the pin, pulling the hand, putting the pin back in and all that. So, let's see. Okay, so the hands pop in pretty good. Let's try this other one. So the hands pop in pretty good, a lot better than the head. So, let's take the camera up some. The hands pop in pretty good. Like I said, you know, with the claws, how it's kind of askew. That's kind of aggravating to me. I mean, this figure, I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this figure. It was a pretty good chunk. It was about $250 that I paid for this figure. What would have been nice is if the claws themselves were made out of like a metal, maybe a more reinforced material. Like, I don't think we've seen an actual Wolverine figure that has some type of metal claws, just so they hold up and they're a little more resilient. But I'm a little disappointed in that, just because the claws have got that bend to them. But it does look really nice. Let's try. I want to try this one right here. Now, in the opening scene of the cartoon, where they introduce the characters' names during the credit or opening credits and everything, it's got him kind of doing this like energy slash thingy. So I wanted to see how that looked. Of course, gotta be real careful because those claws are kind of brittle. Okay, here we go. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can get them to stand. I don't want to use the figure stand. Oh, there we go. Drop it down a little more. So that's pretty cool. It's got like this electric slashing. That's pretty cool. Now see, now these claws, I don't know if you can tell, but these claws are actually kind of, they're a little straighter, just because they have that bulk piece right here holding them separated. But it is pretty cool. Pop those off. Okay, so I'm curious. I want to look and see at the turkey leg. So that's just an odd accessory. I'm sure it's from one of the episodes, but there is a turkey leg. There. There's a turkey leg. So he does have a, let's see, maybe this one. Let's see. Yep. So it would be his right hand. Now I'm real impressed with how easy it is to get the hands in and out. I mean, those are pretty easy. It just takes just a little bit of oomph. Right, some. Here he is, got his turkey leg. Let's check out the unmasked head. Let's see how that looks. Move the whole table. Let's try to pop on this unmasked head. So the only gripe I have is how hard it is to get the heads on. Like pain. Alright. So, my gripe I have is the heads. It is a pain in the butt to get these heads on. And with it being Wolverine with the spiky hair, that's going to dig right into your hands. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's probably going to take like heating it up some to get the plastic a little more malleable. But That's my gripe. So we're gonna wing it. So there is the unmasked head, which I'm not too, not a big fan of, because if he would have come with like his mask, a piece where his mask was pulled down around his neck, like in this cartoon where he pulls his mask down, that would have been a little bit better. But we've got the angry head, which I showed earlier. It's kind of a snarling one. Let's check out, let's see if we can do something with the morph head. So yeah, it kind of looks like a crazy animated Bruce Campbell. I guess it's the hair. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Okay, so that one went on. So I guess it's just a few of the heads. Yeah, that's like if Morph was, morphed into Wolverine. Of course, the way it's made, it's like there's no neck. Like, I don't know if you can tell that real good. But it's like he's got almost no neck. So yeah, I don't care for the morph head, but the regular Wolverine head is pretty cool. That's probably my go-to. See if we can get the sad face back on. There we go. So there's the sad face. He had to get the last turkey leg. Sad Wolverine. So all in all, I like the figure. It was a bit pricey, but there is, a regular Wolverine. This is just a Mondo exclusive. It came with like the bed and everything. Which, speaking of, it did come with a pillow. I want to look at that real quick. So there is an actual fabric pillow that was on the bed. So it's just your little standard pillow, like a Barbie pillow, kind of. Sweet dreams, Wolverine. So that's pretty neat. I really like it. Like I said, I paid $250 for it, so it was a little bit pricey. For that price, I would have liked to seen maybe some metal claws, something that's not gonna, something a little more straighter, I guess. It's not as bent like that one. That one's pretty bad. And it almost looks like the claw itself has been kind of twisted in there. I don't know, because of the blade, how it looks, that's sideways. But I'm a little disappointed in these. The heads are a freaking pain in the butt to change. Especially, because you're trying to put the head on, and those points are hitting you right in the hand. The hands are really easy to change. I like those. I like the little electricity thing. I didn't really get a chance to use the stand, but I'm guessing that it's just your standard stand. I know with the Mondo He-Man stands, they're junk. I use my Mondo He-Man stands as cup holders or coasters, so I don't even bother using those because they're garbage. So that looks like an improvement over what I've seen with the Mondo He-Mans. But I'm going to try to finagle this guy back in the box because I do want to display it on my shelves while he's on the bed, in the package. But I wanted to open this up, do a review with you guys and check it out. I really like this figure. Articulation's great, colors are great, accessories are wonderful except for the few flaws that I pointed out. I would like to see some more of the animated X-Men, like if we have a Magneto, or even possibly a Rogue, wink wink, that would be nice. But yeah, I Really like this figure. It's got good, good articulation. I'm really happy with the articulation. I do like the arm swivel. That's probably my favorite part because I haven't seen that before in the other Mondo figures. So it's pretty cool. It's a good solid figure. I mean, aesthetically wise, it looks good. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll catch you again soon. That was lame. Let me try it again. Anyway, catch you guys later.